get started. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very good afternoon to you. It's almost ticking over, so thank you. Welcome to what I believe to be a spectacular property here at number 16 Tirhatuan Drive in Rowville. By way of introduction, that I haven't met most of you, so by way of introduction, I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Sam Babalis. I'll be your facilitator and auctioneer here this morning or afternoon. So if you've got any questions, ladies and gentlemen, we'd love to, obviously, for you to pull aside CC or Simon, that many of you have met during the course of the campaign. He's been the one answering all your questions, showing you through the home, sending out the contracts, which, mind you, have been on display for the last half hour, and they are the same contracts that the lucky purchaser will be required to sign immediately after the auction and pay a deposit if they are the successful party. So, I thank you for attending today. It is a gorgeous Sunday afternoon. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, the only bad news that I have for you is that there's only room for one name on the contract today. There may be several disappointed families. But as I always say at auctions, it'll be your actions that'll determine, not just words, whether you go home happy today with the contract and your name on it. For the remainder of you, the search continues, and there's not too many Saturdays left this year, not too much coming on the market. So, if you've come with a preconceived limit today, I urge you, ladies and gentlemen, to perhaps rethink that number during the auction, because I've been in real estate a long time, and homes like this don't come up that often. This is a home that will accommodate the largest of families. You won't be outgrowing this home anytime soon. More importantly, quality features right through the home, which I'll go into shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, legalising today's sales of standard Real Estate Institute of Victoria combined Law Institute of Victoria contract of sale. As I mentioned earlier, it's been on display for the last half hour. It states that Harcourt's Rowville, Simon and the team, have had the pleasure of marketing this home on behalf of our vendors. The contracts have been expertly prepared by Superior Conveyancing. They've been our vendors' legal representative, and the contract states that what you buy here today, which is the land and all the improvements, legally described in the attached copy and plan as being lot number 27 in volume 9948, folio 875. A lot of numbers, ladies and gentlemen. All it plainly means is that you buy 16 Tirhatuan Drive today, Rowville, together with all fixtures and fittings, window furnishings, the pool equipment, the cellar racking, that wonderful cellar downstairs, and all fixtures and fittings of a fixed and permanent nature. What's it worth? Well, that'll be determined by your bidding here today. I believe our vendors have set a more than reasonable minimum price, which is known to you and I as the reserve. We're calling for a 10% deposit, ladies and gentlemen, and when you can move in is in about 60 or 90 days from today's date being the sale date. So settlement terms, quite flexible. Reiterate those terms for you. 10% deposit, balance of money, 60 to 90 days. Should you require anything outside of that, I've hoped you made your own inquiries with Simon and CC prior to today, and you can bid on that basis. As I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, the settlement date will be the date upon which vacant possession shall be given, namely upon acceptance of title and payment of the whole of the purchase monies. And today's date is the day of the auction. The date of the contract, ladies and gentlemen, being the 29th day in October 2017. Now, with regards to the general conditions, I'll take them as being read, no different to any other auction that you may have attended in Melbourne. As far as the special conditions go, ladies and gentlemen, the same applies, but I'm required by the REIV, our governing body, to read you the rules which we are to conduct play by today. So bear with me. It simply states that today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that are made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. The vendors have set a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for such conduct that I can issue today as the auctioneer. The rules permit vendor bids, ladies and gentlemen. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor is simply the term vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer may be able to do so. Place those vendor bids. A very important one today. I believe there are several interested families today, and that is that if we get to our vendor's minimum price, I will let you know when it's on the market. But once the property is deemed sold and knocked down, irrespective of whatever increment you throw at me, I can't reopen the bidding or sell it to you. It'll be sold under no further circumstances. So we will give you ample time to bid, the appropriate time frame, ladies and gentlemen, and you should get excited at that point, because that's the point where we're finding out who will be the proud new owners. If you're here today without another family member or another party that is to go on the contract, that's okay. You can bid in your name today, sign the contract. Just let Simon know when you come inside to place the words "and" or "nominee" next to your name. And you can nominate another person if they're late or couldn't make it today. You don't have to worry about it. You can do it right up until 14 days prior to settlement. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've made today's decision as easy as possible for you. They're the rules of the auction, ladies and gentlemen, with regards to the vendor's statement, or the Section 32 statement as it's more commonly known. Council rates here to the Knox municipality, $2,191.60. You pay $226.96 of quarterly water charges, and then you are charged and metered on usage as you are in your own premises. We're Zone General Residential, Zone Schedule 2, one of the highest forms of zoning that you can get in Melbourne. And ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned earlier, you've got a beautiful home, one that you'll certainly not grow out of very anytime soon. But one thing that certainly makes this home quite unique, as opposed to some others perhaps that you've seen recently on the market, is that we offer you almost a quarter acre of land, or just over I should say, 1,015 square metres of blue chip Rowville real estate. It is in the regular size shape. I won't go through the dimensions, which is quite common when you're on a corner allotment, and you have a standard drainage and sewerage easement on the back fence line, ladies and gentlemen, as most of the homes do along this side of the street. There is also, ladies and gentlemen, a covenant on the property which protects you that there can only be one dwelling per lot. So folks, there's not going to be any apartments built in this street or anywhere near you. Further encouraging you today to stretch and buy your dream home. As I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, an excellent opportunity today to secure that home for the family. If there's no questions, ladies and gentlemen, it'd be rather remiss of me not to say a couple of very quick words. I'll walk you through the home. I won't go room by room, but just talk about the features of this home. As I mentioned earlier, I think when you talk about proportional rooms, whether they be living or certainly bedrooms, well, you've got all the entertaining that you need in this home. 6 bedrooms plus study, or 7th bedroom should you wish, as our vendors have staged the home today for you. You've got a beautiful entrance here with private driveway, certainly off-street parking for several vehicles, but 3 through the garage. Behind closed doors, you've got the roller door to the rear should you need access to that beautifully landscaped rear garden. As you come inside, ladies and gentlemen, you've got that wonderful lounge cum dining, the dual fireplace in both rooms, and then it just gets better as you walk through the home. That hostess kitchen, Miele appliances, beautiful bench space, ladies, to entertain the friends and family. Every room, what I love about this home, frames that manicured garden, has a beautiful vista out to the manicured little ponds that you see right through the home. You walk through and you've got that magnificent, almost like a hotel bar, fully serviced, sink, refrigerator, room for all the grog. Maybe you could envisage yourself entertaining all your friends and family at that first housewarming barbecue. It certainly had seen some great parties here from our current owners. And ladies and gentlemen, to the rear of the home, separate from the kids' wing, is where the adults get to play. The sliding door straight out to your spa, the beautiful ensuite, beautiful robes. It's all there for you. Again, you see this type of floor plan and accommodation and features when you're paying thousands and thousands a night in some fancy swanky hotel. Well, guess what? You get to enjoy it every single night. Upstairs, folks, bedrooms there. The kids don't have to fight for space. They can choose whatever bedroom they want. The bedroom upstairs, should you have guests or in-laws living with you, has its own ensuite. The additional bedrooms to the rear of the home, serviced by its own bathroom and separate toilet for the kids. I said I wouldn't go on, but perhaps I am. Refrigerated cooling, zoned. Separate upstairs and downstairs. Gas ducted heating, zoned. Downstairs and upstairs. Alarm system, zoned. It's been thought through for you. This is a turnkey property. What I mean by that is you're successful today, in 60 or 90 days turn the key, move straight in. Nothing needs to be done. The vendors have spent all the money ready for it, making it ready for someone today. As I mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, that wonderful outdoor entertaining area, enjoy the barbecues, there's lawn there should you have pets. The kids want a little bit of a grass to throw a picnic rug on and enjoy a glorious day like we've had today. But they'll enjoy the all year round swimming. The pool is solar heated. It's plumbed, ladies and gentlemen, for gas should you want to install it. And when our vendors moved in a little over 8 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, all the pool and equipment has been changed and practically brand new as it comes. So, I think it ticks all the boxes for most of us. When you talk about location, well, it only gets even better, ladies and gentlemen. You can walk to Stud Park Shopping, Rowville secondary and primary schools from here. Stud Park Reserve is only a hop, skip and jump away if you want to kick the footy a little bit further than the backyard here. All the bus stations at the terminal up at Stud Park. Monash and Eastlink, again, very short drive from this very point. You've got access to go into the CBD, down the Mornington Peninsula, whatever your heart desires. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special home. We thought that we would conduct today's auction for you so you didn't have to rush off to any other auctions like most did yesterday, with Melbourne seeing over 1,900 auctions, the largest we've ever had in history, and still selling in excess of 70%. The market's still strong, and that's because interest rates are still at record lows. You know that. That's why you've come here today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to help you buy. So the obvious question I have from you, ladies and gentlemen, is which brave soul would like to start us away for this magnificent residence here at number 16 Tirhatuan? Start me away where you will, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in your hands. Can I see an opening bid and start? Not all at once, please. Several on the phones, ladies and gentlemen. I don't mind if you're speaking to the bank managers who'd like to start me away with an opening bid. I think Simon's been inundated with bids of around 1.2 in the first week. Can I see a start perhaps at 1.2 million? 1.2. Thank you very much, folks. Apologies, I've got my back to you. At $1,200,000, I think we might go in $25,000 rises at that sort of level. At 1.2 million now, who's going to be 1,225? At $1,200,000, I have an opening bid here. Hope you're there at the end, folks. Stick with me at $1,200,000. Your bid at the moment at 1.2. Come on, folks. Who wouldn't want it for that sort of money? 1.4 at $1 million. 1.2. Did you say 1.4? 1.24. I'll take 1.25 because I'm in 25 increments, if that's okay. Yes? 1.25. 1.4 sounds better, are you sure? Just checking you're awake. At $1,250,000. 75 from you if you like. 25 against you now. 75. 1.275. Yes? Simon? At $1,250,000. 1.25. Your bid. Think about your next bid. They're about to bid now. At $1,250,000 now. 1.25 million. At $1,250,000. 1.28. Fine. 1.3. At $1,280,000. 1.3. Yes or no? 1.3. Welcome back at $1,300,000. At $1,300,000 now, it's against you. 1.320 if you like. 1.3. 1.330. At $1,330,000. Do you want to go 50? At $1,330,000. Against you. 2-horse race at the moment. At $1,330,000. At $1,350,000, can I say? At $1,330,000. 1.35. Easy as it comes. He knows values, astute judge. Do you want to go 1.4 maybe? Knock him out. Normally I'd say one of you's going to have to buy it because I can't see you both living here. But you could in this house, it's that big. 1.35 with them against you. You've started me off, finished me off. At $1,350,000. Anywhere else, folks, doing anything on this side of the street? Just spectators today? 1.36. 1.36. Do you want to go 1.4? We're getting at the pointy end. Don't shake your head, sir. That's bad for your neck. I know a good chiropractor on that north and south at auctions at 1,360,000. At 1,360,000. Remember I said you might stretch the limit that you drove here thinking that you should go to today. At 1,360,000. Think about it. The kids have already picked their bedrooms. Might be a long drive home with an angry wife. I know what I'd be doing, sir. Have you given it your best? 1,360. You're going to miss it. For 10,000. Been in real estate 28 years, still can't value homes within 10,000. Obviously smarter than me. At 1,360,000. Anyone else? At 1.360 here. Finished. Silent. Done. First call. 1,360. Back in. At 1,360,000. Quickly. Simon, are they doing anything? Second call. At 1,360,000.
1.38.
Welcome to the auction at $1,380,000. Nearly yours at 1.38. 1.4, can I say? At 1,380,000 here. 1,380. No pressure, sir, but if you love her, you'll buy it for her. 1.38. You might be looking for a long time for another one like it. 1.38. It's worth a push. 1.38 million here. Make no mistake. At $1,380,000. Anywhere else. At 1.38 million. Come on. It's only money. The bank's got plenty of it. One more. One more bid. Might be the ones that buys it. I'll give you a little tip. The more you pay for it, the more it's worth. Stop the comedy maybe. Stick to auctioneering. At $1,380,000. Folks, anyone out here doing anything now? We're at the pointy end. You must bid now. 1.38 million. First call. Bids here. Come on, a little bit more. You sure? You want to line up and open for inspections as the warmer weather comes upon us? You could be enjoying a cappuccino latte, celebrating tonight, tomorrow, next Saturday. 1,380 here. Any further bids? 1.39. 1.4. 4.1. At 1.4 here. One more, yes or no? Come on, you've come this far. Where do you go to from here? Let them have it. You're going to miss out. 1.4 million here. Any further bids? First call. Quickly. 1.4. Second call. At $1,400,000. At 1.4 million. Pointy end of the auction, folks. You must bid now if you're interested. At $1,400,000. Third. Final call.
1.405.
Where was that?
It's
heart attack. Welcome, folks. At $1,405,000 with you now. Sorry, 410. 410. 15. Yes. Yes. 15. 30. 1,430. Knockout bid. That's what you should be trying. Come on, we're going to get there eventually. That's the way to scare your opposition off. 20. Do you want to go 30? That might sort things out. 21. I'll go brick by brick if I have to. Do you want to go 30 now? 1,421,000. Sorry? 24. 424. 25. 26. Federer versus Nadal. Who's going to serve the ace? Madam, will it make a difference if I told you You're now playing for keeps. We're selling the property. On the market. I'm not going inside. 30. 30. We're on the market, CC. They're bid. 1,430,000. Did you say 4-4?
Oh yeah,
1,440,000. 440. Things are getting interesting. Come on. It's worth it. It's nearly 2 houses the size of others that are selling for $1 million around here. 1,440,000. I'll take another 5 if it helps. 1,440,000. You've got land, accommodation and location. Doesn't get any better. 1,440,000. Never stop on a round number at an auction, madam. 42. 442. 50. 1,450,000. 450. 450. 52 if you like. 1,450,000. Sure? I'll do a deal with you. Give me one more $1,000. I think they've reached their limit. You'll spend it in tyres looking for another one. $1,000. Best $1,000 you'll spend this year. Madam, you'll never forgive yourself if they don't bid that you walked away for the sake of $1,000. If they bid again, 1,000, 451. Are you out? Sell it to them. 51 here, CC. 55. Better number. All right, just checking your way. 52. 452. Another 1,000. 452. 1,452. Imagine the parties. Imagine the Christmases that you'll have here. Are you sure? 1,452. Anyone else? At 1,452,000. One more 1,000, madam. 1,452. Selling. You won't get this chance again. There's no option tomorrow. 1,452. Come on. Between all of you, put on your credit card. 1,452. Selling here. No better bid. First call. Selling. You sure? I just don't want you to have any regrets today. $1,452,000. I'd be putting in one knockout bid. What the heck? And at least make them pay for it if you're going to miss out. 1,452. Second call. Sell it. Any late bids, folks? You must bid now. No late bids accepted once the property is deemed sold and knocked down. Come on, I'm not convinced you're out. 1,452. How about one more knockout bid? That might sort them out. 1,452,000. I need to know. 1,452,000. Do you want to go 55? 55. Excellent bid. 1,455,000. Sell it to him. Are you out? 1.455 here. See? Nearly yours. Selling. 1.455 here now. First call.
1.48.
1.480. Very clear, sir. 1.480. You've been great competitors. Thank you very much. We hope to find you another home. $1,480,000 here. 1.480. Any late bids? Selling the property. 1.480. Once. And $1,480,000 twice. Are you sure you're out here? $1,480,000. Third. Final call. The property's selling. You sure? Selling. Welcome the new owners. Give them a round of applause. Sell. Congratulations. A very big thank you to our underbidders. We hope to find you another one, and our earlier bidders. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Simon, CC and the Harcourts team, We bid you a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for attending today's auction.